Alright, and here we are. This old shambler is just absolutely terrifying. We need to get this dagger.
What the hell was that?
And kill this old beast. Oh fuck, it sees me. I know. This thing seems to have like very superhuman hearing or something. Oh my gosh. How are we supposed to get to the dagger? Why? Yes, we are. No, we're losing our sanity, not our consciousness. Oh, fuck!
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Oh, here it comes! Oh, fuck! No!
That one.
I don't. It doesn't even let me hit at him. Okay, so it's just a twisty old dagger thing.
What the hell was that?
Oh no! Here it is.
That maybe I can use this dagger.
What?
Right one, didn't it?
I just want to know how I'm supposed to hit this stupid thing. How do I stab?
What the hell was that? That maybe I can use this dagger.
What the fuck? That was the dagger, wasn't it?
It looks like the right one, yeah.
What the hell was that?
Alright, I'm gonna pause this real quick while we figure out how to do this exactly. Whenever I stand up, he fucking gets a beat on me.
Damn.
Like the right one.
Did it hear that?
No, that one has 3 instead of 2.
That's one, this is it, yeah.
Alright, well, I think we know which is the right one.
Okay, we may have an idea of which one it is, which dagger it is.
What the
I seem to
hell
be
was
picking
that?
the wrong one, so what we're going to do is we're going to let him know we're here, and then apparently, by running around this way, we lose him. Oh, well, we've already lost him. Okay, now he knows where we are, and which dagger is it? This one?
No, next one.
This one, okay. We lost him again.
This dagger looks different.
Alright, so we just, oh, we can just block. What the fuck? Wait, he said it looks different. What does that mean when he says it looks different? Okay, we're gonna figure this shit out again, so let me pause it.
What the hell
What
was
the
that?
fuck does this mean?
The other cases and see if her dagger
no, there's daggers here.
Yep, there's daggers there.
There's daggers everywhere. Fuck. Definitely not, dude. Wonder if it's this one.
Down. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Ah! Okay, so the only thing I can do with a fucking dagger is block so far. With all the daggers I've picked up, seems all I can do is
What
just
the
fucking
hell was
block,
that?
like parry him or whatever. Let's go look at this. Actually, I don't even need to do that. Clues. Okay, so this is it. It has two twirls or blades with teeth on it,
Spikes.
and then two spikes coming down there. So,
Candle with spike.
where could this
Some
fucking
kind of
thing be?
symbol. X.
So, I mean, it does not seem to be in here. This is definitely not it. This is definitely not it. This definitely not it. Definitely not it. Definitely not. Definitely not. Probably gonna see us over here. Okay, it didn't. Cool. This is definitely not. This is
That looks
it.
like it. That's
This
it.
is the fucking dagger.
Yeah. You figure out how to use
Down.
it.
This dagger looks different.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh yeah, look, the door is not blocked. Oh, yes it is.
Oh, got it.
I can't even touch it.
But what do I have to do with this dagger? There's something I need to do
They have
with
the
it.
paint.
The painting, yes. Set it on fire. Oh, there we go. Oh, the Shambler is angry. Oh, he's disappearing. Sucking him back in. Oh, he's trying to take. Oh, please do not take me in there. This is it. No wonder that guy was scared of that fucking painting. Uh-oh, did he take my hand with him?
What's the matter with you?
Oh, we were just going crazy for a second.
Oh, okay.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
Oh,
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
oh yes, you did.
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
Oh, really? What the fuck?
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about?
What?
Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery.
Why
And
would you
by the
think she was
way,
talking about him?
where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it.
I'm sure he will.
From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's mine now.
Nah.
Yeah, why is she telling me this?
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off.
What does that
Now
mean?
go
She
see
knew?
your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with
Yeah.
Irene.
She must have known something about it because she said I was her canary.
Yeah.
She didn't want to mess with the painting, so I did.
That's right. those other two doors, do they go in the gallery as well?
I don't know. Not sure we're even still at the house anymore.
No.
The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the Nameless bookstore. Pierce decides to pay a visit to the library. It looks like someone's been here before us. Yep. Someone's been here already. Okay. Here we are in the bookstore.
Where's the bookseller? Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Her diary gets around.
Yes, it does. The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to the voice in his head because it holds the truth. Wow. So he really lost it, didn't he? We got something over here, too, I saw.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
This practical work, written by Sigmund Freud for psychologists, describes the techniques of analytical interpretation of dreams. The analysis must follow several rules, especially that of free association, a principle announced by Freud at the end of the 19th century. It treats dreams as a way of revealing buried desires. I cannot believe that this theory is applicable to my nightmares. Looks like some occult stuff on the wall. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's just anatomical biology shit. Darkwater history. A Puritan colony, led by Reverend John Wickwood, settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. The Puritan colony, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What have we here? Broken glass. Bunch of skulls this guy has in his old store. He's looking at some, looks like some type of zeppelin with wings. Oh, I didn't see that. It's back there. All right. I guess we'll take a step into this room right here. More oil for my lantern. That's good to know. I can use this for even more light. And I'll have a refill available. Darkwater history 4. All right. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the water surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up till then, the religion was a favored refuge for cetaceans. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Scylla returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. Another phonograph. Maybe we'll be using that, maybe not. Chessboard. Not much else in there. I guess we'll check in this room now.
What happened here?
Let's do a little reconstruction then, shall we? There's a hidden clue,
start over.
or a secret clue. There is a
Where
secret
did they
clue
break
here.
in from?
They obviously broken right there.
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
That's what you want to call it. Got something there.
To whom does this footprint belong?
Okay, so we got a footprint. There's a secret clue in that room, by the way, right there, behind the counter. Medical.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Check this room. Okay, that's out of bounds. I wonder if this is out of bounds, too. Nope, it is not out of bounds. Wow. Okay, that's cool. We got a whole bunch of stuff right there. Let's see if there's anything out here before we go in there. Okay, it does not look like it there. Perhaps back here there's something. Maybe not, just a bunch of darkness. Okay. Alright, so we have these 3 things. Oh, it looks like a star. Yep. Wow, a safe, actually. So let's do that in a moment.
What killed all these animals?
Oh, little bugs. All dead.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
One who doesn't care. Look at her. Wow. What's she doing? Opening a little box. Yeah.
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Am I gonna go crazy? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What the? Charles Hawkins?
What? This is weird. Okay, what is this? The bookkeeper and Sarah Hawkins?
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
What in the world? So she's putting some book in there. What is that, the Necronomicon? Ooh, ow.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Can I not, like, touch it? Or am I gonna... Is there, Ah.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
That's true. Alright, well, we've reconstructed it. Let's get this secret clue now. That is in here somewhere. Among the books. Waiting to be found. It's not that.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Oh, wow. A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I'm in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality in order that they may be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders. I guess for phonographs, maybe? Each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that the reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its content into the safe keeping of my friend and colleague Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be here to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. Okay, so we've got a lot of responsibility to deal with here, apparently. Handbook on Anatomy and Dissection. The least that can be said about this book is that its title is well conceived. The illustrations of human anatomy and dissection methods presented are illustrated in great detail. You have to have a strong heart for the detachment proper to doctors who consult its pages. Okay. Maybe the secret clue is actually inside the safe, which would make sense. That's seeming.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Yeah, maybe that's doing something to everyone. Who knows?
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Wow. Key of Riley file. Interesting. This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch whose purpose it is to push back the forces of the great old ones were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Key of Riley. Yeah, this seems to be what we need to figure out. Yeah, we need to figure out this, Oh, we still got our secret clue somewhere in here. It would seem. Ah, there it is.
What a strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
Strange amulet. The pendant is in the shape of a large dog. I don't know what it represents. I might find out more meaning by searching the bookstore. Or I might find out more by searching the bookstore. Okay, cool. We have points. We have 2 points available to use. What were we doing again?
You're kind of interested in
Spot hidden?
spot hidden.
Oh, that's right. Ooh, we're almost to 5. Eloquence, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so by searching the bookstore, I'm sure we'll find out how to do this. Ah, look at all. Oh my gosh.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
As I thought, and other horrors. Ooh, nice. A collection of poems by Edward Pickman Derby, also known as the Nightmare Lyrics. This collection of poems was sensationally received when first published in 1808. Derby was only 18 years old. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and the supernatural.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
A book of spells supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals of invocation and rituals of curse. Reedition by Claudia D. Waits based on L.W. de Lawrence's original. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology. We already know that. Okay, so then there's
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
a book of esoteric philosophy and a text in Madame Blavatsky's Theosophical Movement, written by Helena Petrovna Blavatsky.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
Opera in 8 acts by Bonaventure Chetti Brogatiro, or whatever. An infamous lyrical work published by Italy in 1768. It's said that the opera was performed only once, resulting in an audience riot that left several dead and missing.
How many volumes are there in this
A
collection?
collection of long-term astrological predictions written in verse, written by Nostradamus, translated by E. Leone and Theophilus Widebridge.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
An ancient Frisian manuscript translated by William R. Standbach. The text claims that in the distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of this people, and moreover, that our alphabet is derived from the Frisian language.
Arkham Editions.
A collection of essays,
Never heard of him.
folklore, and urban legends written by Albert Wilmarth, professor at Miskatonic University.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Written by Hermes Trismegistus, and edited by Nathaniel M. Coppelius. Let's see. This collection of text on different beliefs was written by legendary philosopher. It includes a translation of the Emerald Tablet, a popular text among 16th century alchemists. Hermes Trismegistus. There we go. Megistus. Hermes. Watch there be a shit ton of stuff over here too. Oh, did we get
Another
this?
volume by
Yeah,
Arkham
we just did
Editions.
that. Okay, there's this. Oh, there we go. This is gonna be one of them. Here's one of the things.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide.
Oh, there's all of them.
I should
Okay.
perhaps listen to them.
We are finding out a lot of stuff. Oh, we're getting. Oh, okay. Well, these books give us medical progression. That's cool. The medical books. I didn't know that. So it's good to read. Yes, we got all 3.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical Movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
These Tibetan writings are at the origin of the esoteric movement founded by Helena Blavatsky at the end of the 19th century. The creator of Theosophy would have drawn extensively on the texts of this work, but no one has ever been able to consult them. I thought they didn't exist. This book, discovered in the nameless bookstore on Darkwater, could be as much a fake as irrefutable proof of Blavatsky's sincerity. Yay. We're getting a lot of progression here, man. Occultism. Oh, we're about to level up our occultism. Nice. Medicine. You know, we're doing really good in these two. So books is how you level those up. And I think we also have a couple... do we have anything? Yeah, we have 2 points available. Nice. So here we go. Level 5 spot. Oh, wait, what? Oh, what were we leveling up? Fuck. What was it? Spot hidden?
Hidden and eloquent.
Oh, I don't think I ever validated them. Okay. There we go. From last time. So let's see. What have we got? Oh. I guess we'll go listen to these old, whatchacoms. The cylinders for the phonograph. Yeah, it's right here. Alright, we'll listen to the first one, I guess. Why not? Makes sense, doesn't it?
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Interesting. Don't know what that one is either.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay, so number 3 at least could be... He could either be saying 9 is the number for the safe, or the number of Arkham editions could be it. Because he was always saying, whenever we looked at one, how many editions are there? How many books of this Arkham thing are there? So let's see about that real quick. How many Arkham editions are there?
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
Oh, wait. Yeah, these are the volumes, okay. Okay, so, alright, look, is this 9?
What did Drake say about this collection?
Volume 9. Oh, what did Drake say?
Drake talked about a particular volume.
Yeah, he said 9. Okay. Alright. Nightmare Lyrics. This collection of poems was sensationally received when the first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old. Maybe he means it was 18. Maybe 18 is the last one? You think? Oh. Okay.
So how many of those books does he actually have?
There's 9. There's 9 collections of them or whatever, so.
Or does he have the full collection?
It doesn't matter.
Well, okay.
9,
1, 2,
7,
3,
4.
5.
This is 7, and then this.
So these are the volumes
6.
that Drake was talking about in his... What did Drake say about this collection?
7.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
That's 8.
So these are the
And then
volumes
9.
that Drake was talking about in his
Doesn't matter.
message.
Like I said, there's 9.
Okay, but he
Jesus.
only has 8 of the books.
No, it doesn't matter how many he has, and he has 9 for the 10th time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the 9th is somewhere else. Fuck you.
That's right. Yeah, that's
Like it doesn't. Look, I'm telling you.
It could be 9, it could be 8.
Now he was talking about this.
What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume.
It was this one, wasn't it?
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection?
There's got to be more to this. Or are those all the answers, like right there, that we need for this? Oh, I didn't see this. Or oh, that's just stupid oil.
There's the
Oh,
chest.
The Queen has little protection.
Protect the White Queen. 1, 2, 3. Well, there are only, 3 white pieces besides the Queen left.
The Queen has little protection.
3. So 3, you think? 3?
Maybe 3.
And the Queen was that was the second
Queen
one.
would
That
be
was the
fourth.
second tape,
Yeah,
right?
that was the 4th one.
No, I mean that was the second tape,
Yeah,
right?
that was the second tape.
So 3.
3, yeah. And the other one could be 8 or 9.
And then the other one was talking about gold.
Yeah, red stones embedded in gold. So we gotta find some red stones.
And these red drops, like precious stones,
Red
lie
drops,
fixed,
okay.
set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay, let's look. There's gotta be
Red drops.
blood.
Setting gold.
Maybe it's blood over here. That looks
Well, that
gold, but
wouldn't
no.
have existed.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe not. There's a scroll. This thing? No. Ah. Here we go. Would you read the book? Oh, here goes our sanity again.
Yes, yeah.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
Oh, it's the Bestiarium again, the same one that I've already read. I guess each page just fucks me up more and more. This collection catalogs and classifies creatures that I had never heard of, divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as the reference work on the bestiary of the myth, without giving details on the mythology to which it refers. Its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations.
Creature looks
That's
almost
this
like what it
almost
the
looks
painting.
like the
Except that one has
Shambler.
eyes.
Almost looks like the Shambler. I think I'm level 4 now. Yep, level 4. Hey, we're called level 4, boy. Alright. Let's keep it up, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's see. That doesn't solve our whole gold
No,
droplet
we need-
thingy,
yeah, we
though.
need red drops and gold.
I mean, we could just try, like, every number, but I'd rather figure it out, you know.
There might be something
Ah,
more.
here we go. Medicine. Even a few years back, it was possible for a single practitioner to know all the medical knowledge of his time. This book, which concludes the series, shows shows that it is now virtually impossible. About 10 renowned doctors took part in putting together this collection. Huh. We're not doing too good in the medical department, but I guess we're little by little we're leveling that up. This, however, we're really having trouble with this, aren't we?
Something on a wall, maybe mounted on a wall.
Yeah, maybe something's mounted on a wall somewhere. I am very curious about that. Nothing here. Nothing. Oh, look up here. It looks like
Oh,
that could be it, but suppose not. Maybe something is in here that we missed. It's just like, come on, man. What could we have missed? Or is this going to be one where the answer is just already there and, you know, we just... I don't know why they would do that, though, you know? Huh. Alright, we're going to pause it real quick so we don't use up all the damn time in the world and make you angry. And he said it was set in gold.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
I guess we count how many there are.
Yeah.
This goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif? So we're going to count the little ones right there, I guess. I don't know. One,
it was
two.
the red ones, wasn't it?
Red ones? I don't know.
The blood, red stones.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There may be 5.
Six.
I think 5.
6 of them.
Hold on, let's start with this side like
With
this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes,
There's
I guess
5.
it's 5. Okay.
Okay, so let's go see if this is how it's done. So let's see these numbers. What would it be? It would be 539. Interesting.
538.
Hey, what do you know? Yeah, I told you. It's not going to be how many books there are.
Okay.
Now, is this the dreaded Necronomicon? Let us find out. By the Mad Arab. goes his mind. Whoa. Yeesh. Oi. Where are we going? Oh, don't tell me we're back at the fucking Institute again. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lay inside, irresistibly attracted to the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Wow. I'm wondering if we're going to be inside of Sanders before his death, or if we're still in the same timeline and we're in another prisoner here's body. Find out in the next one, guys. Sorry for running over this time, but let's do it.